Good day, Sail Wars fans. I'm Sandy Pondwater, coming to you from the Memorial Day Soling Regatta in Melbourne, Florida, sponsored by the Space Coast Model Sailing Club. And our racers for race 8A are number 90 Bill, number 74 John C, number 12 Richard, number 4 Jerry, number 49 Tom, and number 73 John H. Let's see how they do in this race. And they get ready for the start as they all line up to get ready. Let's listen to the start.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
74 and 90, we're over.
And number 12 Richard and number 30 Bill are over early. And it also looked like number 12 rubbed number 4. And the penalty is called, so number 12 is going to have to go back over the line and do a penalty turn. And besides that, we have a pretty clean start as number 74 John takes the lead early on. John's had a really good regatta up to this point. His boat seems to be nicely tuned as he gets about a 5-boat late lead right off the bat over number 4 Jerry. And number 49 Tom is in third place, followed by number 90 Bill. And they are racing 2 laps in this race, and the race consists of going upwind where they go around 2 marks, which are the number 1 and number 2 red marks. They go around the number 2 first before heading over to the number 1, and then they continue downwind, and downwind there's 2 marks, but down there's a gate, and on a gate they go down the middle and they pick which side they want to go out and around. There's some strategy involved there before continuing back upwind towards the start-finish line, or on the first lap back up to these marks. As we see number 12 and number 73 John H go around that number 2 mark. We see number 49 Tom go around that number 1 mark as he comes out on wing, coming right at us, coming to shore. And there's Bill going wing on wing. They're kind of getting close there. They veer off. No contact made. Bill goes wing on wing again. He's got a nice push. As number 49 Tom also stays wing on wing. He'll catch a lot of wind. Look at how much he picks up speed right there. He's right on Bill's rear end as they travel downwind. We can see some of the boats moored up on the shore. There's number 777 Mahi. He's not in this race. Let's catch up with our leader. Did you see that lead that John C has right now? He's way out in front. Everything is in his favor in this race. His boat's performing well as he goes out to the gate. And let's see, he's going to take the gate that's nearest to us. As he comes out around, he comes out on port tack. And number 4 is in second place. That's Jerry right there in his blue and white boat. And there's Bill, number 90. He's in third place. And number 12, Richard, is trying to catch up. And he's followed by Tom, number 49. And that's John H right there in the red boat in last place. And we can see John C's already making his way back upwind. He's got to be careful going through the fleet. Don't want to have a collision or a foul. That wouldn't do anybody good. And we can see number 4 down there, Jerry. He's deciding, I think he was taking the far mark. So he'll go out towards the shore on the other side. You can see John right here. He's got a lot of speed carrying it upwind. His sails look really nice. And there's Bill. He came around the mark which is closest to us, and Richard's going the same way as they tack out on port tack, but then quickly go back to starboard tack. Number 4, Jerry, still in second place, but he's on port tack and he's going to tack back to starboard. Remember, every time you tack, it could have a negative effect and you could lose ground. And let's see, he's still in second place though. We see Bill's about to tack over on starboard, and which he does. Looks like Richard is moving up. Is he trying to take over second place? I believe number 4, Jerry, still has second place. This is a close race for second place. And look at Bill is going to zoom up in there and take over second place. Look at that power. Look at that speed. Bill Rubbins Racing is going right up the middle of the course as he takes over second place. Jerry has fallen back to third. Jerry does not want to give up second place though. He's trying to battle his way back. We can see John has lost a little ground, so second and third are catching up a little bit. You can see John is foundering a little bit in the wind. Doesn't know which way to tack. He's going back and forth. I think he's going to try to shoot way in close to shore before going back over to starboard tack. Sometimes you have to dive in deep, and that's exactly what John's going to do. And he heads towards that number 2 mark. That's the last time he'll go around that mark in this race as his fans cheer him on. And let's see, in second place, it appears right now that Jerry is back in second place, but Bill might have a better line going towards that mark. And of course, we see Richard. He has a pretty good line too. Jerry is on starboard tack, which will help him if he can cut the other boats off. He's heading towards that mark. He's hoping for favorable wind. If the puff is right, he can make it. It looks like he's going to come back to shore, but not as deep as John went. I think the wind has changed a little bit as Jerry goes around that number 2 mark for the last time, and we see there comes the other 2. Richard has taken over third place from Bill. Bill tries to clip him as he goes around. We know Bill likes to rub, but he misses him as he goes around that number 2 mark, and his fans down there cheer him on. All NASCAR fans down there. And number 49 and number 73 come across, and look, they almost had a collision there, but they didn't. And let's see, John has now gotten his lead back. He's extended it really well as he goes downwind. His sails aren't in the full open position because the wind is not coming from the back now. Kind of coming from a side breeze here. 3/4 breeze maybe. It's a beautiful day here in Melbourne, Florida. This pond's looking really nice. Let's see that lead. It's, wow. Look at that. It's almost a half a lap lead. And Jerry, number 4, is in second place. So he's battled back, fended off Bill and Richard, and he's firmly in second place right now as he goes downwind. I think his sails are a little bit more open than John's were. Just when I say that, he pulls them in. But actually, he looks like he's searching for the wind a bit. And there's Richard in third place in that light blue boat, number 12, with the light blue sails. So he's firmly in third place. But no, Bill says I want third place as he's trying to catch up. Looks like he's got a little bit more speed. His NASCAR colors on his beautiful boat, that green and yellow boat. Let's see how the guys at the back are doing. It's a pretty close race back there between John H. and number 49, Tom, is back there with him. They're battling it out at the back. And let's see, there's our leader coming back up the course towards the finish line. There's the finish line, that red mark in that blue mark right there as the other two boats come across. And John is coming towards the finish line, and we have a winner. It's number 74. John C. takes first place. Congratulations, John. What a win. That may have been the biggest margin of victory yet out of every race we've seen so far out here in beautiful Melbourne, Florida. John C. easily wins that race. Now it's just down to who will take second place. We saw Jerry out there, but Jerry was closest shore. Let's see if these other two boats are going to have a better line to the finish line. As we saw, Bill took over third place from Richard, but they're battling it out. Jerry's having problems over there. He's barely moving, and he's kind of almost going horizontal towards us. But look at this. It looks like Bill may take second place as he has lots of speed coming towards that finish line. Richard on his tail. He's only about a boat length behind, maybe a boat length and a half as they go. Jerry totally foundered. He gave up 2 places. He lost the wind over there on that far shoreline. And here comes Bill towards the finish line. He's just feet away. Is he going to snatch second place away from Jerry? Sure looks like it. And he's trying to get across there without hitting the mark. Bill straightens out his boat a little bit towards that finish line. And yes, number 90, Bill, takes second place. The only question now is who's going to take third place? Can Jerry come back and take third place? Or is he going to lose that spot to Richard? Remember, Jerry was firmly in second place until just seconds ago. And now he's going to lose third place too as number 12, Richard, comes across in third place. We still don't even see Jerry. What happened to number 4, Jerry? He was so firmly in second place, and look at, he is back there. Goodness sakes, could he lose fourth place too? He's trying to find the win. He's on starboard tack, which is good. He looks like he now has a line to the finish line. He just needs for the wind to be kind to him so he can get that boat moving as the wind has dropped away for these 3 boats. Fourth place is still up for grabs. None of these boats has really got a good burst of speed here from the wind. All it takes is for one of them to get it good, and they'll pass the rest. They're all fairly close. It looks like Tom is getting some wind in his sails. He's catching up very slowly to Jerry. Who is going to take fourth place? Jerry is still floundering. I do not know what happened to Jerry. Incredible. Oh, look at this. Here comes Tom. Tom is going to pass Jerry, I think. And our film is getting close to the end, and it is going to be Tom taking fourth place and Jerry in fourth place. And John H. will take sixth place. And the final race standings for race 8A are number 74 John C, number 90 Bill in second, number 12 Richard, number 49 Tom, number 4 Jerry, and number 73 John H. And we have 3 Sail Wars team racers finishing in the top 3. Congratulations, Team Sail Wars. And if you like what we're bringing you over here at Sail Wars, we're made up of volunteers, so please show us your love by subscribing and, of course, hitting that thumbs up button. We really do love you and appreciate you. And if you're a club webmaster, please make sure that all your members know how to get to Sail Wars. You can help us out by letting them know and putting a link to the website, and make sure they understand that subscribing to Sail Wars is absolutely free. We find a lot of people think you have to pay to subscribe. Of course you don't. You just have to get an email and subscribe. Click that little button up there. And we have over 225 videos now. And of course, check out the Best of Sail Wars, where we put all our favorite videos. And we want you to support the hobby by going out and finding a club that best suits your needs. You can look on the AMYA website for a club near you. A great club up in Northern Maryland is the Northern Maryland Model Yacht Club. Check them out in Frederick, Maryland. I'm Sandy Pondwater, and I want to personally thank you for watching Sail Wars, and we love our loyal subscribers. I'll see you at the next race.